Hello there, boys and girls, here we are again, this time playing a little bit of Banished. I have played this game before. This is something I do know a little bit about, but it took me 3 or 4 tries the first time round so that not every single person died. Yes, that's how bad I am at these things. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start the timer. Press the right button, usually helps. Okay, so we have cows and we have peoples. We'll start ourselves off. Let's get clearing a little bit of space. Press that one there. Up here. I'm not a hotkey kind of person, so I wouldn't expect me to be using hotkeys. Definitely not a hotkey king. We will also build. Let's get ourselves somewhere for the cuckoos. What are more cows? I've got a lot of cows, so we need a decent size. There we are. Get building. We also need to press the right buttons. That one there, that one don't need the map. Damn it! I do know this game. I promise. That's the one I wanted. Resource limits. And then there is also assign jobs. That's what we want in that corner up there. Okie dokie. We also need farm, because food is the first thing you run out of in this game. We will put the farm down here. We will leave room for a road. Decent sized farm down there. We need that. We will also assign a couple of builders in there. Build? Build? Build. Only asking for far too much. Okay. Can't build on that side, so let's just make it a little bit smaller. We'll build it down here, leave room for a road. There we are. Crop field. Now get building. Assign a few more of these. We definitely need food. We definitely need these farms. Getting sorted very, very quickly. This game, I actually got this from Jack Fragg's G2A site. Check him out. He's always got a description for G2A site. Cheap games. This one cost me about £10, and it's a new game. Not too bad at all. Increase priority there. Sorting that lot out down there. Yeah, I know. I sent them up there and then told them to build down here. That's not the point. As soon as I got that built, we'll get a little bit of food going. Let's see. Come on, people. Okay. I don't like doing this at the start of the game, simply because they start starving. They're complaining. We do need to get a market going, otherwise this guy ends up with all the food, this guy ends up with nothing, and they all die. Another thing I did notice during this game, we stop saying all the time. I do apologise to you all. You really, really, really need to make sure that you keep building houses, otherwise people don't have babies. They get to another point, you get 37 to 40 villagers, and they start dying off, and you've got no one to run anything. So getting that sorted out very quickly is absolute must. Let's see, how are we over here? You get moving stuff. Okay, they're moving. That's not too bad. Crop field down there, I'll get a couple of farmers in there. They'll start farming whatever we've got. We'll have food if they get started quickly. We should have food by the time winter closes in, which will be very, very difficult if we can't do that. Let's put farmer. We need to put in potatoes. We'll go, whoops. 3 farms, there we go. Get farming. Then we will up priority. Get this pasture done here. You put so many cows or chickens or whatever you've got within one of these things. When they reach a certain limit, they start killing them off. You get more meat, more food. don't starve. It can be very, very slow. You can see on here how many builders you need. Keep an eye on that. You do get things like in the winter time when your farms are not actually being used for anything, the farmers become labourers. You can use them. You can then use them to clear areas and that sort of thing. So during the summer, I've found it's easier to build up your food, build up your resources, and then during the winter, just go hambone on this sort of stuff down here. Get rid of all these trees, get rid of all these rocks, get rid of everything. What else do we need to do next? Houses. We'll need to upgrade to stone houses at some point, but not just yet. They're usually quite fine. Food is the major thing. Let's have a look down here. At some point you will need to trade. It's how you get other forms of crops, cattle, anything happening missing. As long as your river goes off the map, which it does, it should work. If you find yourself in say an area like this, you've got this here. I'm not sure whether or not this would work, whether or not a boat would get in here. So putting the trade port on here, what's the matter with it? Storage is near capacity. That's no problem. All we need to do is build a storage area. If you build it somewhere that's got no resources next to it, it doesn't take anything to build it. Job done. Now we've got plenty of space to store any more logs, stone, and anything else we need. Right. You don't want to hurry up on that. This is the other thing with this game is they do tend to walk off. What are you doing? You're working on it. Get to it. What are you doing? Working. Well, get on with it. Storage barn. Got some hide coats. Oh, that's interesting. This is on easy, by the way. Mostly because I suck. Which is the whole point of my channel. I do have disasters on, so everybody could die at any time, which is always the fun part, and usually how my games end, as I'm sure you'll find out in the future. Let's have a look. What else do we need to do now? Talking too much, not thinking enough. It sums up my life, actually. Gatherer's hut, yes, definitely. Get a gatherer's hut in there. Let's turn that bad boy around. Let's go towards. You're not going to gather anything out of water. Let's put this behind these houses. I'm not a big person for roads. Roads are overrated in my opinion. They are necessary later on when you start coming over this sort of side of the map or whatever. You will need them to get things back into town. I'm going to set some more builders on here. There we go. Some more builders going on there. We'll get them building. Just take my time here. Nah, plenty of time there. It's going to take 3 years for this video to upload anyway. So, where are we with this? See, too slow to load these boys are. Okay, so if what else do I need down here? You see down here you've got the gatherer's hut, which I've just put in there. They get herbs and such. When you then get, where is she? She. You get a herbalist as well. Hospital. Oh, forgot completely where it is. There it is. You get a herbalist as well. She'll create medicines and keep your health going, which is these hearts here. The healthier citizens, the longer they live for. The longer they live for, well, better really. You don't have to worry about them dying off quite so quickly. There are some mechanics in this game, such as having a grave. There it is. A cemetery. That means when people do die of old age, your happiness doesn't really suffer too badly, which is the stars on here. Your stars, if they're happy, they tend to work a bit better. If they're not so happy, they get a bit lethargic and really can't be bothered, which sounds like a few people I've met during my working life. Okay, they're getting started on here now. They're just on the building phase for this area here. We need to get them up and going, get someone in there, get a herdsman in there to get them going. One thing I do tend to do with these games is I do tend to go a little bit too big. Things like SimCity, I'll start zoning out massive areas, building massive roads, losing loads of money. So I'm going to try not to do that this time around. It is a bad habit of mine. I'm always trying to go too big. Watch him. Why aren't you building this? Oh, you're crazy. No, they're going to take the time on that. What have we got going on here? 8% yield. We are now in late spring, got plenty of time. They will harvest this just before winter. It will automatically go. Disasters on this possibility that your crops can become infested with parasites. You tend to have to try and rescue them and then wait until the next season before you can actually plant them again, which can do a lot of harm to your food. Do I really need how many galleries? I may only put one person in there simply because I have 15 people available to work, 5 children. This middle slot here is when you have children, when you have schools even. The children, when they become adults, which I think is around the age of 10, then when they become labourers, then you can set them a job. They will go to school, they'll become educated, they will become more efficient. The only problem with that is they tend to be in there for a couple of years. If you do that too early, you'll end up sucking really badly. Like the very first time I played this game, I didn't make it past the first year. Again, check out my channel description. Bad, man. These people here are 10 out of 46. 10. This is the state of the British builders. Far too many tea breaks. Far too many tea breaks. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Very, very boring start to a game. Well, I think so. From a viewer's perspective, I am new at this. I could strip naked and dance a samba if it would make it a bit more interesting to you, but I don't want to put you off my channel. So let's see what we got. Moo cows. Still can't go in there. 22 out of 46. Halfway there. Not bad. Let's have a look. What else can we do on here? Not a lot. What I will do is I will set these guys to clear a bit of area down here. I have also played around with things like making the quarries, making the mines, but they seem really slow compared to gathering the resources that are actually around your area. Like this is iron ore here. You've got stone, you've got trees, obviously, in case you're really not that intelligent, you can't tell that's a tree. Gosh, that's bad. It's going to make for some bad video, but it is only my second video. The first one was only a say hi. So we'll have to see where this one goes. I'll have to review this video. If it's terrible, you might not see it, and I might start all over again. So they're still building this. They're taking their sweet time over this. I will build roads. I am mindful when I'm placing buildings down about leaving spaces for roads and such. I will press the right buttons. I need a market. Market costs. I'll have enough for a market. But what I will need, thinking about it, is which button is it? That one there. The blacksmith. That is another problem I had faced. So learning this game is you run out of tools. We've got 35, which is this here. 35 stored tools plus the tools that everybody's carrying themselves. But tools break. Children become adults, they need tools, you lose tools, then you're done for. You've got no chance, everything takes forever, and it's extremely difficult. Haha, here we go. Cattle. Put the moo cows in there. Herdsman, 1 of 1, yes. Did that. There we go. There we go. I was moving the moo cows in there. 7 out of 7. They do breed automatically. You don't need to take them wheat like you do in Minecraft. They get little hearts on them. There we go. That's all set up there. Now next, hopefully they will begin on the Gatherer's Hut. I will set their priority to the Gatherer's Hut here. Hopefully well. English, do you speak it? Another thing about my channel is I do want to make it a child-friendly as much as possible. I'm hoping at some point in the future that somebody out there will decide that I am good enough to collaborate with, and I can't promise that they will be someone who feels the same way, so I will not swear. I will tend not to upload any videos that have any adult material in them. That's not something I want to do, although there's some great games out there. You have got things like GTA 5, fantastic game, but there's a lot of swearing in it. I've got no intention of uploading it. There are some mini games in there, people like Pause and Pause. The Wolf Among Us is a great game on Steam. It's if you haven't seen that, check out his channel. That's Pause Unpause, or Poop on Poop. If you say hello, call him Poop on Poop. He loves that. Which is a great storybook. It's more like telling a story than it is. Oh, rain! Is it the Minecraft server? Yes, back to. Yes, I can't think about what I was. What was I saying? Someone tell me. Write in the comments right now. What was I saying? Oh yes, Pause and Pause. Wolf Among Us. Great video, but a lot of swearing in it. It's a great storyline. Love watching it. I suppose that will bring me to why am I making YouTube videos? Why am I starting this? Why am I doing such a bad job at the start of it? Well, first of all, I've watched other people for quite some time now, a lot of them being the Minecraft guys, Good Boulderfist, Vintage Beef, Jay Sano, Blame the Controller, Bash, Pause and Pause. There's about 27 guys on that server, and they seem to have so much fun doing it. They always seem to have a laugh. A lot of those guys are actually, I suppose you class them maybe professional, as they make their livings from it, most of them. But they have so much fun. That's what I want to do. Sometimes I find games a little bit boring, not because the game isn't engaging, but just sitting there by yourself, no one to talk to. So I thought perhaps if I speak to you guys, maybe get a bit of feedback. Maybe you can help me to make better games, or to make better videos, better gaming experience. Maybe I'll have a better time. Okay, we'll wait for that to build. I will sign off for now. We will come back in exactly the same place. I don't intend to cut and do things off camera and whatnot. I will do everything for your viewing pleasure. This video will be a short one, as it is really my first gaming video at all. Not a lot happened. I do apologise for that, but it will. Maybe I can tell you a couple of stories next time. Please leave a like. Leave a comment, a suggestion, don't like you, anything you want to put down there is absolutely fine. If you have any suggestions on how I can be better, what you would like to see, anything to do with this game or other games you would like to see me play, then please put so in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!